welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. And guess what, guys? Zos's shit show is still continuing. They still got shit going down that looks like poop. So here's my suggestion. In the description below, there's a link to try out Final Fantasy 14 for free. So EU players that can't log into Elder Scrolls Online, go ahead, click the link below, and try your free trial of Final Fantasy 14. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know, might as well do something with your day. I mean, it's off. You know, you have the day off. You know, probably work throughout the week, and you know, you come home throughout the weekend, and all you want to do is play a little. You know, you want to play a little bit, right? Yeah, it makes sense. It makes, you know, complete sense. So, but you can't. The servers just, well, they're not working right now, and yeah. I mean, I get it. You know, it's one of your favorite games, one of my favorite games, but you know, it's not working very well. So go ahead, man. Yeah, try it. Links in the description below. You're welcome, by the way. And you know, you can try it out for free up to level 30 of any job or multiple jobs in that case. But yeah, go ahead. Some may like it, some may not. You know, but hey, gives you something to do while you're twiddling your thumbs, waiting to hear something back from ZeniMax Online Studio. Woof. Woof. Alright, so I already got my regalia, but I didn't go check out the catch pot. So I need to go do that. See how my tickets did. I don't think I won anything. You never know. We'll go check it out. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, okay. Cool. I want a little something. Okay, cool deal. $6,000. All right. Fourth place. Awesome. Yes, please. We'll take it. I could probably go get that haircut. Actually, I think I'm going to save up for the other mount, now that I think about it. Yeah. Now, I will say, PCU, it's only about 35 gigs, so you should be able to download it probably and patch everything in about 2 to 3 hours. So it will take a little bit of time to get it, you know, up and running. But, you know, I do encourage you to check it out. I'm wondering. $750,000 for that mount. Whoa, 2 million for that one. Let's see what the... I'm definitely going to have to do weeklies more often. $1 million for the Fenring horn. 200,000. Turtle. It's the turtle. Yeah. And another mount. 750,000 for that mount too. Oof. Man. Some of these mounts are expensive. Alright. So let me go back to Gridania. I would totally recommend, people try, a game that has a free trial, especially since you can't play the game that you're paying for. I mean, shit. You're paying for something, you're not getting to play it, so hey, why not try a game for free? Not like you're going to lose any money this weekend if you do. Alright. Go to my retainers. Right. Really got to start downsizing. Alright. Looks good. Now I'm wondering, I'm kind of curious. Yeah. I want to see if I can put a couple of these outfits in my armor that are spirit bound. We'll find out. Second. All right. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Cool deal. That's actually pretty cool. All right. I should be able to, if I can No. Alright. Let's go back to the red mage. Alright. Alright. Oh. Yes. Alright. Get rid of that one. Why doesn't this one go in? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, it's all good. Alright. While I'm waiting, I can finish this as well. Okay, once again, I'm not going to do anything till he... Well... I figured he'd pull more, but... Oh, I see you, Summoner. Trying to out AoE me. So what if you are? Dude, tank! Whoa, tank! I don't want to die. That thing coming for me? I didn't do anything.
I will crush you underfoot! There Can you withstand this? Enough! There is nowhere to run! Enough! Can you withstand this? In the name of the Emperor!
Ah, shit.
There is nowhere to run! Well, can you withstand this?
Die. Screw you, summoner. Out AoEing me. Oh. Why do I got ads on me again? Bullshit. Oh shit.
Darkness shall consume light. Your light shall burn no more.
Know your place.
Damn this frail flesh. Mortal scum!
You have meddled enough. Chaos shall reign forevermore. Your quest ends here.
Shit, I'm the last one. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm a dead man. Oi. Oi. That sucks. I want to cry. It happens. Close to leveling too. I'll be 68 on this job. Am I going the right way? Tell me I'm going the right way. Thank you there, kind lady. I want to like flip my sword and stuff. I wonder how you do that. I've got to look into that.
Darkness shall consume light. Your light shall burn no more.
Know your place.
Damn this frail flesh. Mortal scum!
You have meddled enough. Chaos shall reign forevermore.
No, get out of that. No, I'm gonna die. Oh, come on, man.
You'll not defeat me again.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're done. We got it. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm gonna give it up to the tank. There we go. Scott, what's up? Took my son to watch Avengers Endgame. Did you? Shut up. Okay. Like, it looks so good. It's got like great reviews, special effects. Dude, your son had to be so stoked. I mean, I'll tell you what. If my kids were like into like sitting down for 3 hours and wanted to watch like the superhero game, or superhero movies, I have girls, but some of them are. My daughter likes Supergirl and some stuff, so. But that would be probably the movie, right? Oh my God, he had to be pumped. I bet you guys were talking about it forever. It looks really good. Like, I was going to try to watch it this weekend, but I couldn't. Like, my daughter had prom this weekend and all that stuff. It's been crazy. So I think I'm going to do a main scenario, because I think the XP boost is just going to be so good. Do I have enough for that yet? I don't think I do. Interesting. He had to be pumped. Dude, Scott, did you hear about the EU servers, man? The EU servers at ZeniMax crashing? Wow. What a shit show. I'll actually wait for that at the moment. Second. Spoiler alert, it's really good. I bet, dude. Dude, like, when the ratings came in, I wasn't surprised that it was getting that high of ratings in opening weekend. I wasn't surprised at all. Like, I'm like, it's everything's been mounting up to this. If you've only watched a few of the movies, if you haven't caught everything, but you at least know like what's going on with everything, with the Infinity Gauntlet stuff, it doesn't even matter. Even if you've skipped Infinity Wars, if you've watched any of them, I think this was going to be the one. And now people are going to go back through it and start doing tie-ins. It's just, yeah. This was it was a good run. It was a good run. There's a couple of incidences that throughout the Marvel universe, a couple of things I was disappointed in, but nothing major. Like, just a couple of things, like Natalie Portman not wanting to whatever, certain things. I was just like, there's certain things that you're like, oh, I really wish I would have gotten to see this character again, or I wish this would have been tied in, and you know what I'm saying, throughout the years. But yeah, I watched your video. I was dying laughing. I know, dude. Who called it though, Scott? Who called it? That's the thing. And we've had that discussion, man. Like, we love Elder Scrolls. I love Elder Scrolls. Everybody's like, "Oh, you hate Elder Scrolls." No, that's contrary to the popular belief. Like, I love the game. But it's because of my love that I got to give tough love. And it's like, it's not the dev's fault. It's not the tech's fault. It's not even Matt's fault. It's not. It's not. It's not. There's a lot of funny parts and a lot of holy shit moments. I bet, dude. Oh, it looks so goddamn good, man. It does. Like, my friend was like, dude, you can't go this weekend. I'm like, no. He's like, seriously? I'm like, it's 3 fucking hours, dude. Like, how How in the hell am I going to get this, man? I definitely need more credits. I need to start getting my shit together. I've been slacking. I'm going to have to start recruiting majorly. You told them, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I did tell them, man. I kept telling them. Everybody's like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, Mystic. Servers are fine. We're fine over here. Whoa. It's like, no, motherfuckers. No, 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 no. No, you're not. You know? But hey, man, hopefully some EU servers, EU players that are fed up can try a game for free and decide if they would like this game. Now, this game PvP is not really good. I mean, if you get into Feast and you want competitive play, Feast is good. It's good. It's got a little bit of whatever, but it needs work. PvP in this game needs a lot of work. So, once again, if you're a PvPer, I would not recommend this game for you whatsoever. If you're a PvEer, this game's really good. It's a little drawn out on the story, though. Man, your son's still probably got to be hyped, though. Oh, it looks so good. I was like, well, my daughter had a good prom, and it was funny because my car's in the garage. My one car's in the garage. I'm not going to get it back for another 2 weeks because they're backed up. They have to order my part, blah, 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 blah. And so we're using my daughter's car, which is a Buick. And she's like, and I'm like, no, 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 it's okay. So I called my brother. I was like, hey, dude, can we, drop off the kids in your car? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. I didn't get to drive it. I rode with him. He drove. He won't let me drive it. It's an Audi. He's like, I'm like, hey, would you want me to? He's like, no, I'll drive. I was like, oh. I've driven every one of my brother's cars except this new one. He won't let me touch it. I'm like, dude, I have a really good driving record. He won't let me touch it. My car's in the shop, though, so like I said, I'm using my daughter's car until I can get my car back. I'm like, fuck. It sucks. It sucks. I was like, damn it. But yeah, I mean, I hope, I don't know what to say, man. It's kind of all tossed up. I'm all fucked up. All fucked up and don't know what to do. I mean, I feel bad, man. I really do. I mean, I feel bad for these players and all this shit. 67 is what I'll be next. I'm trying to get up there, man. I don't really have any other abilities except for 68 and 70. My Flare, which is a proc effect, So can only be executed after successfully landing in enchanted repose. So see, this is kind of cool because I'll be putting these ones on here. Landing an enchanted repost. For holy see. Chance to enchanted repost combo. An enchanted repost combo. That one's gonna be the trick of the thing. Of the trade, trying to figure out how to because they both have the same proc. So we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Get it. Okay. So my ventures have completed. I don't know, man. Like I said, I mean, it's never easy. I don't want people to think I've ever wanted anything bad for anybody, because that's just not the way it's been for me. I've always wanted something really good for the game. I mean, like I said, 3 years, man. I put 3 years in the game, 3 different platforms. A lot of commitment, man. It's a lot of commitment, and it turns your mouth sour, when the people who love what they do are powerless. They have no say. They have there's no consideration. Think about the employees, man. How frustrating it is for the staff to see this happen, and them saying we've said all along what was needed. And of course, because a lot of people would blame the staff, but it's not their fault. It's not the staff's fault. I think we easily point fingers at people, but at the end, it's a chain of command that's being executed from who? The owners. So it's all about that profit margin, isn't it? If you can get away with not putting money back in, well, why would you? But that's the way they think. But for me, that's not the way I think. I'm looking at it like, hey, I don't want to lose customers. But after this incident, we'll see how many are stupid enough to stick around. People want to be dumb enough to, this is the way I look at it. Would I like to play Elder Scrolls? Yes. Absolutely. Am I dumb enough to enable them? No. Because if I continue to play it, I'm enabling them. If I continue to pay for it, I'm enabling them. If I continue to buy their services or chapters or DLCs, I'm enabling them. It's not until they start losing money that they will start realizing they have to invest it. This is why I keep telling the community, you're enabling bad behavior. You have to walk away. It's hard. I know. There is not a day that goes by that I wish I would be playing Elder Scrolls. But I can't. And I won't. And I'm having fun. But I gotta let go. Okay? Part of the problem for people is learning to let go. Yeah, you're right. They should have followed the Quidro Pro. Right. They should have. Thank you, Mark. I actually agree. I think we agree. They should have followed Quidro Pro. They should have followed it. That's all, man. It's it. That's all they had to do. It sucks. It fucking sucks. And I'm not trying to whatever for anybody. It's just do what has to be done. It's not easy to tell. I mean, imagine Matt's position or Rich's position or anybody's position that has to go to the board and say, we have to upgrade hardware. How? And then the next thing the board's going to ask is, how much is it going to cost us? And I'll be honest with you guys. I know server prices, and it's expensive. It's really goddamn expensive. It's expensive. It's not even a little bit of money. It's a shitload of money. It's a lot of goddamn money. And it's bad. Well, Pro, yeah. But, yeah, I know what you meant. Quid pro quo. Yeah, that's good. But whatever. Do you agree or not agree? Do you think they should have done it? Because if you want to follow, if you're trolling, that's fine. But should they have followed the quid pro quo? Should they have done it? Should they have? Should they kept to the standard of what it does? You check capacity. There's even a rule with PC players, right? We don't, and I don't know, I do the same thing with my console as my PC. I keep 20% of the hard drive uncapacitated, meaning I never fill up past 80% of hard drive capacity. And I'm always going ahead and redoing when I go ahead and maintenance my hard drive. I'm always checking my data, right? I'm always checking how much data I have available, how much data is being used, or how much hard drive space is being used, how much is available, and compressing everything. I'm a very much a person who tries to keep on maintaining hardware, even on my end. It was funny because when the cable guy came today, because he did come first thing, he came at crack of dawn in the morning, and he actually knew me. And we did, I think you should Google the definition of that term. What I'm trying to say, dude, I know the definition of the term. But there is a standard. There's you keep to what is working. Pretty sure it doesn't mean what you think it means. I think I do. But I'm just using it as, I don't know, like, you belong in one group. I belong in another group. Right? It's expected that I stay with what I'm good at, what I know. I don't go over here. No. You stick to the quid pro quo. You stick over to where you belong. That's what it means. Right? You do what you're supposed to do. What it's expected from you. Right, Mark? Yes or no? But Zoss didn't stick to what they're supposed to do. They didn't stick to the quid pro quo. They deviated because their greed got the best of them. So, Mark, yes or no? Correct me if I'm wrong. You already have, though. Kudos. They should have been more proactive instead of being reactive. Correct. They knew there was server issues. Sometimes you need to spend money to make money. That's what I'm talking about. You have to spend it to make it, or even to retain it. And now you have a shit show going down. You have a fucking shit show because you fucked up. And people like you, Mark, were like, oh, Mystic, you don't know what you're talking about. Really? What happened now? What happened, Mark? Who's the one laughing at every goddamn motherfucker? You don't sit there and you guys tell me. I used to like literally sit and everybody's like, oh, you're just a grouchy. Oh, you did. I'm like, listen, man. I used to do this for companies. But I would get back on my story. So the cable guy comes. He doesn't know like my connection speed or anything or my issues. And I explain it. And he had some notes. But first thing we check is my speeds. And he's like, damn, you have some pretty damn good speeds. I'm like, thank you. Favor, advantage granted, or expected in return of something. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, well, that's the definition. Let's see what the Wikipedia. Exchange of service and goods. If you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Doing what's expected. Doing what's expected. You better look up on the other side of the definition because you're just looking up Google, motherfucker. Wikipedia that bitch. It's right there. Doing what's expected in service. Meaning, if I'm supposed to be doing something, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. There is an expectation for. Right? Meaning I stay with what is expected. There's no deviation. So no, Mark, I didn't get it wrong. And it is about service. If anything, it proves the point even more. I paid for a service. That service is supposed to be said promised. And it isn't. So you're even proving my point further in your context. Right or wrong, Mark? Thank you for helping me along the way. No, it's quid pro pro. You stick to quid pro pro. Quid pro quo. You stick to it. You do what you're supposed to fucking do. You stick to it. You stay the fucking course. You don't break it. You don't break your fucking agreement. You don't go over here and fuck with anything. You stick to that shit. But nice try, dude. We pay a monthly subscription and we expect performance. Fucking, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You're right, I'm wrong. Thank you. Dude, what the fuck? Really? You stay the fucking course, motherfucker. You do what's expected. Did I say that? You do what's expected. You're over here, I'm over there. I've got this side cover, you cover that side. You do not come over here, that's not where you belong. You stick with your group. Right? That's what it means. Sure. You know, we're doing favors for each other. Sure. Quid pro quo. There's an exchange of service. Right? Tit for tat. Right? But it doesn't matter. Because the thing about it is you need to do it. You own up to it. No deviations allowed, Mark. None. Funny thing about it is, do you agree, though? Are you here to troll, or are you understanding that Zoss should have invested? I don't blame Matt. His face has to come down to it. It's up to him to make a stance at some point or another. But services, man. We're not getting what we're promised. We're not getting it. And it's 2019. Are there going to be issues? Absolutely. Absolutely. Every day. Every day there's going to be issues. There is. You stay, but you don't compromise your product. They should have stuck to quid pro pro. Okay. You want blocked? Okay, he's in timeout now. One more fucking troll without actually talking about what's related topic, he'll get banned. And he'll just make another account and I'll ban him again. Should they have upgraded? They said they were going to. Changed their minds. Said, okay, we will. Didn't do it. If you're making money and you're making a profit, sooner or later you don't get a choice. And if you wait till this long to do it, well, there will be repercussions. There will be repercussions. And this is the only thing I can tell players. The ball is in your court. Okay? The ball is in your court. It's in my court. It's in our court. What's going on? EU server fucking crashed, dude. Elder Scrolls EU server crashed. Yeah. That's what's going on. So what do you think about that, Swig? Where's the upgrade then? Who knows? They were supposed to, but there hasn't been. Swig, I have one question. Who called it? Who called it, Swig? That's all I got to ask. Who called it? I don't think there is one player who plays ESO who wouldn't want better performance. Right. But why keep paying and playing and keep them making money? Right? That's my only issue. You know, I don't persecute players for playing it. But there comes a time that you have to put your foot down. Like, here's my opinion. If you're paying for a product, if you're paying for shit, you don't get to complain about it. Because you knew it was shit. It's different when you pay for something, you get shit, and you refuse to pay for it. Seriously, you. Thank you, Swig. Thank you. Here's the thing. When you pay for something and the service is, it's like going to an ice cream corner. So imagine you go to an ice cream truck and you buy a fudge-sicle. But it's not really a fudge-sicle. It's a shit-sicle. And you literally say, here is this, I want my money back. And the guy's like, okay. And he gives you your money back. Are you dumb enough to buy the same popsicle after you bit into shit? If you are, then the guy that you says, it's still shit, I want my money back. And the guy's like, nope. The first time you didn't know it was shit, the money's owed to you. But this time, you knew you knew the possibility that you were buying shit. So now it is your fault because you already knew what it tasted like. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? It's called buyer beware. It's called buyer beware. At the end of the day, you're responsible if you continue to pay for that quality. I'm not hating on anybody. It's your money. It's your choice. The game was fun, but not anymore. It's a blast. I miss it every day. Every goddamn day, I think to myself, I would love to be playing goddamn Elder Scrolls. But I can't log in. I have to tell myself, no, Mystic. No. To click that button, go to Crown Store, anything, is absolutely, for me, not comprehensible. Yeah, I went through that with Destiny 2. Right. I will not enable a company to keep taking my money when they are not spending the money on the services they promised to render. It's not kosher. We're not cool with that. So it's just like, hey man, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I see so many people, and I love them, that keep going back to an abusive relationship. And that's what it is. It's like, I have, like, in my life, I have no pity. Like, literally, my one sister was in an abusive relationship. I helped her out one time. Not my one sister, but my other sister, whatever. And I helped her out one time. And I said, this is the only help you get. She went back, and she knew better than to ever ask me again. It wasn't until years later she finally got away from it. And then, unfortunately, it just was so bad. And I refused to deal with my sister during that time. Because no matter what, she made that fucking decision. Oh, nope. Don't ask me. Because you went back. And you'll go back. And you'll keep going back. Because you don't have what it takes to walk away from that abuse. So why should I be the bad guy in your toxic relationship? Because I'm not the one beating on you. Right or wrong? You want pity? You lost it. I don't feel sad for you. I don't feel bad for you. I don't. Because that's your decision. The problem of it is, in society, we don't want it to help somebody out is one thing. But they have to be willing to get away from a bad situation. It's like a druggie. Okay, and I'm not going to lie here. I did drugs when I was younger. It's whatever. But anyways, I went through this whole counseling thing. And I've been clean for 24 years. It needs worked or it needs fixed. What, servers? I can have a conversation with you, Mark. If you want to have a conversation, that's cool. So are you saying the server needs work or fix? Just clarification. Well, I don't know why anyone would go back to the game. Going back isn't a problem. Going back in its state is the problem. Zaw said servers were up, but still not letting players in. Let me check this out. They are something else. So it's not, okay, they said it's something else, but they don't know what it is. So they brought the servers back up, but that's not letting anybody in. But it's not the servers, it's something else, but they don't know what it is. Holy fuck. Boy, this shit show. What a fucking shit show. A fucking shit show and a half. It's an embarrassment. This is a fucking goddamn embarrassment. But anyways, back to my my personal story. So, anyways, I went through that counseling shit. You know what I'm saying? The whole, how to get off of, an addiction and all of this shit and whatever else have you. And I had to be, isolated for weeks and, whatever. So, say to be when you say things like that instead of saying, okay. Oh, my God. Dude. I warned you. Either you stick to the topic or something, dude. There. I've taken care of Mark Coster. He's gone until he makes a new account. It's seriously, man, I'm not going to sit here and keep... Just talk about the topic. Stick to the topic. But anyway, so... One of the things I was taught was to resist the temptation because you're an addict. right? You can't associate it with other addicts. Because guess what they're going to do when you get out? You get out, and what are you going to do? Hang out with the same individuals you did drugs with? That kind of defeats the purpose of recovering. So it was just like you have to distance yourself. And that's pretty much true. Now, I've been clean for over 20 years. I don't even drink alcohol. So I don't do drugs and I don't drink alcohol. You know, I have prescription medicine, but I don't do illegal anything or drink. I don't even drink. So, call it for what it is. Say what you will, but it's just like I had to learn at one time in my life. And did I ask for anybody's pity or anything during that time? No, I did it to my goddamn self. But it wasn't like anybody could help me until I wanted to help myself. You know, it wasn't like, hey, mommy and daddy, you know, it's because of this that I'm on here, and you guys should help me, and I should go back to it, and then you guys keep helping me, and then I go back to it, and then you guys keep helping me. No, motherfuckers. No, no, no. God damn it, no. My mother was like, I refuse to suffer if you just continue to make bad decisions. I will be here when you decide it is what you want. You know? Oh shit. Oh, Mark, where'd you go? Oh, that's right. Finally got a boot. You know, like I said, man, it's just been a bad fucking shit show over there at fucking ZeniMax Online Studio. It's been a fucking shit show. And, you know, it was funny because Az on Heels vs. Babyface, which is I like Az. But it was funny because he was talking all the shit about Blizzard. And then, you know, like, all my subscription, what up, man? Quit the fire over there on PCEU. Quite the fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, right? Fuck it. It's, you know, dude. But here's the funny thing. They said, oh, we're going to put in new servers. Where are the fucking servers? Anybody see the servers yet? Anybody see them? Now, here's the thing. I want you guys to do yourselves a favor. And nothing against Az. But I'm calling it. I'm going to call it. I'm going to fucking call this out right now. I'm going to call... I like Az. Don't get me wrong. I like Az. Watch his last video and him brag about Elder Scrolls Online. And he's a European player. Watch about him brag about the customization. And I literally posted, hey, the EU servers crash. You're going to cover that, Az? How much do you want to bet that Az doesn't cover this? How much? that Az won't cover it because he bragged about it the day before. It just, just question. It's like, come on, man. Are you biased or are you unbiased? You want to throw Blizzard on the bus, which, hey, I'm on that bandwagon too. But I think Zoss deserves a little bit of that humble pie you're feeding people. Zoss said servers were back up, but it's still not letting players log in. Yeah, no, I saw that post. And then there was another thing where the servers were still down. Yeah. Shit fucking got real quick. It's a shit show. It's a fucking shit show. And somebody's like, oh, different hardware. No, motherfuckers. No different fucking hardware. I can promise you that. Now, this is the thing I want you guys to remember. If usually the hardware, when we're talking about multiple sites, now there could be difference between the grid. I'll say that. The grid could be different. You know, that infrastructure could be different. But when it comes down to the actual server hardware, it's usually spec for spec, the same. You know what I'm saying? So if people are naive to believe that PCNA has better equipment than PCEU, you're high. My thing is typically PCEU is running a lot more players, which is true. Their capacity was compromised. Now, this is a really big threat for PCNA because even Matt said we're approaching that on the PCNA as well. But it's no surprise because even the console platforms have been having, these considerable issues. And that's what I said. I've said that with Elsewhere, 48 hours after launch, there's going to be multiple crashes. I have said this. I have made this statement. And it's like, will god dang anybody fucking listen? I mean, I don't care. But this is what I keep trying to tell people, man. Don't enable bad behavior. I got banned from his channel, made a joke about huge chickens. What? Are you serious? Shut up. What? Oh my god. I like Az. I like Az a lot. But it's like, is everybody being biased now? Like, everybody's on the Steam train, and I'm like, Valve and shit. I'm like, no, fuck Valve. I have never bought a fucking game from Steam. Steam can burn in hell. People justifying Steam purchases. Fuck you. I hope Epic continues with their little fucking ploy. Fucking charging 30%, you greedy son of a bitches. I buy direct. If I can't buy direct, and someone says you have to buy Steam, that's why I don't like what Epic's doing on the exclusives. I'm not a fan of it, but I understand why they're doing it. Now, I don't like it. I personally find the tactic a little, tacky. But what the hell are you guys doing? Pipes. Gotta do the pipes, man. No way. Shut the fuck up. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Tanks! That's what I kept saying about console. Don't know why players are getting excited when Zoss talks about server upgrades. They never said upgrades were coming to console, just said they'd watch it closely, right? And, you know, the funny thing about it is this for me personally, I just find it somewhat interesting that certain people, you know, just bring up how bad Blizzard, bad Blizzard, bad Blizzard. And I'm not arguing that, but nobody's talking about all the other bullshit. It's like, you know, you're being fucking biased. I mean, let's be honest. You know, if Square Enix, and I'll be honest, I don't like, Square is a little uptight about player sensitivity. And I get that they're trying to keep the toxic behavior, you know, in check. So it's kind of like a little bit like, I get it, but I feel like you're coddling a little bit too much, because if a player even sneezes wrong in somebody's direction, report, you've been reported. I don't like that. But so I say, like, there are certain things about every company, you know, nothing's perfect. But I'll be honest with you, if Square Enix fucking had a server crash, they just put new servers in for this world visit system. We're having server stress tests. We're having you know, world events and all this other shit. If their shit fucked up, I guarantee you they'd be like, okay, because listen, when shit got bad, they made this game free to play up until Realm Reborn. There's big chickens and shadows die twice, and I said there's a joke in here about huge cocks, but I'm too big of a man to make it ban. Ah, what? Did you censor it though? Oh God! It could be one of his moderators. It might not be Az himself. It could be a moderator. He's pretty big. Could be one of his moderators that do that. But that's why I don't like moderators. What's funny is on the forum, the White Knights are telling anyone complaining about the servers being on fire that they are trolls. You believe that bull? Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Totally. Dude, do you see how many forum links that they've closed? Anything saying anything negative about the server, it's like they're locking out. They have one link to it, which is the error code. Everything else, if you post anything, they're locking it out. It's a shit show. It's a fucking shit show. It's a fucking shit show. Will Yang Ye cover this? Will Jeremy cover this? Will Az cover this? No. Is it related to gaming? Absolutely. Will they cover it? No. Why? I'd be pissed. If I'm one of these EU players that's bitching on the forums, I understand their frustration very One guy's like, I'm home this weekend. When am I going to get to play? No, I didn't censor it. That was probably one of his moderators. I would have censored it, but it sucks. It still sucks. May change my PSN name to people think I'm a troll. You know what? I don't mind trolls coming in or whatever. And like trolls coming in on my channel. Hey, I'll even keep you if you can keep on the topic. You can even troll me if you like, but just keep on topic. Like Mark, I've kept Mark around a couple of weeks now. I've kept that little douchebag on for a while. I've given him the benefit. Like, hey, dude, I don't want to block you. I don't want to block you. I'll let you throw a couple troll jabs. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Just talk about the topic at hand. It's a fucking shit show. By the way, anybody tuning in, which I doubt, you know. And by the way, Irish, do me a favor, dude. I don't have access to the forums on ESO. Link this video so people can know where to check out their free Final Fantasy trial. Because I would love them to actually game this weekend. They can game. They can, if they're PC gamers, they can play Final Fantasy 14 for free to try it. So if you would do me that favor, that would be awesome. You don't have to, but if you do me that favor, that would be really cool. And you can even post it in that link, their little thing. If you post it on another one, they'll probably shut it down. I bet you they will. I bet you ZOS would lock out that link. How much you want to bet? I like to talk nonsense, but try to keep my best stay on topic. Right. No, that's fine. Like I said, I don't mind people, doing, a couple quirky things or being trolls or being stupid or ridiculous, whatever. I don't give a shit. Whatever. But man, let's stick to the topic. Can we do that? Well, do it. Because it'd be like, and just say, hey, yo, Mystic said, just something like, hey, here's a game, and Mystic's telling you guys to come on over and try it out for free. Might as well. They're not gaming. They won't have problem logging in at least. I can't do it anymore, man. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it anymore. Like I said, there's things like I would love to log on to Elder Scrolls, but I'm not going to coddle them. I am not going to I'm not rewarding bad behavior, man. If people keep paying ZOS for shit, that's what you deserve to get, is shit. It's not until you stop playing and you stop paying that there's going to be changes made. And that's why I keep trying to tell people, do what you want. I'm not persecuting you. At the end of the day, I still love you. Like I told my sister, I still love you. You're still my sister. But I'm not helping you while you're with that dude who's beating the shit out of you. Do you understand me? If that's a lifetime, then let it be a lifetime. And she's like, you're trying to make me choose between my brother and my man. And I'm like, no, you've already made that decision. I'm just making mine. Because I have that right as well. You You can't go ahead and keep letting them win. We can bitch. Actions speak louder than words. So I'm going to tell people, man, I miss Elder Scrolls. There's days that I want to log in. I want to go check some shit out. But I know better. I'm tired. I'm fed up. I walked away from, like one content creator said about World of Warcraft players, Refuge coming to Final Fantasy. He's like, congratulations. You just found yourself outside of an abuse. You just got away from an abusive relationship. That's the first step to recovery. I'm going to have to check it out after this. And it's like, it's true. It's fucking true. You know, the first step to getting out of a bad abusive relationship is walking away. That's the first thing you have to do. The second part, the hardest part, isn't walking away from an abusive relationship. It's learning how to stay away from it once you do. By not going back to that abusive relationship. To make them, and if you believe that it's worth saving, now relationships are worth saving. So, and some people who have a problem can learn and can be rehabilitated. But you have to move on before they can change for the better. And that's what happens with ZeniMax. ZeniMax you have to walk away and hope that ZeniMax will learn their lesson before you even think about going back. And once ZeniMax learns that from their mistakes, maybe then you can have a healthy relationship. But until then, what's the point? Oh shit, mommy. All right, let's see. Are you on a man crusade to break it down? You're obsessed. No. I'm trying to get Zoss and, well, I'm trying to get players to understand what's going on. Dude, I know who you are. I'm not a crusade. My crusade's done. They know where I stand. ZeniMax knows where I stand. They already know it. And it's like, listen. I'm just getting ready to burn it. Rub it in. They poured the gas. I just got the match. I didn't put any accelerant on anything that was. As a matter of fact, I didn't even light the match. Because that shit was fucking spontaneous combusting. Can you play it while the servers are burning? How can you enjoy ESO if you can't play ESO? Why should you be going back? Becomes my question. Oh, it's up and running. Okay, so you want to go back to the same shit show? Okay, that's fine. That's your decision. That's your decision. I get it if you do. I understand it. You're addicted. I was too. I get it. I get it. The context helps. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, man. It's like my obsession is trying to educate players from making that fucking decision, that bad mistake. And some will listen, some won't. Many won't. Millions won't. It's like, listen, man, I was once there. Even probably worse than most. Because I loved it. I loved it so goddamn much. But I realized why the content creators left why they took breaks, why some never came back. And I get it now. Because it's never going to fucking change. And what keeps going? The players keep coddling the fucking bullshit. They fucking keep, supporting bad behavior. And if you want to do that, like I said, that's your prerogative. I don't hate you. I'm just saying, hey man, do you expect it to change? Do you expect it to change if you keep paying for that type of shit? If you're paying for shit, why should they change it? The way they're looking at it, well, they think it's good enough to pay for. So why should we have to upgrade it? That's how people think. That's in the business world. If they're willing to pay for shit, keep serving them shit. Sorry, I'll be honest with you guys. If you were dumb enough, if I could take advantage of you in the same context, I probably would. I probably would. If you were living in the middle of the fucking, I don't know, some snowy fucking crazy shit in Antarctica, and I come up and you're living in an igloo, and I'm like, boy, this igloo looks fucking plain. I bet you I could make it look better for a price, and you're willing to pay me. I'll piss all over your igloo. And you'd be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, you paid me to give it a different look. Now you have a yellow igloo instead of a white one. You're welcome. Hand me my money, bitch. That's what I would do. And if you're dumb enough to appreciate more of that, well, hell, I'll fucking give you landscape and take dumps all around your place. This way you don't have to look at the white all the time. You can see turds as well. Hey, it's a shit show either way, right? Don't fucking shoot the messenger, man. I'm not the one who gave you this. You're willing to fuck with it, so fuck it. I'm just holding here. Come on. Get over here, hand. Oh, fucking. Oh, we got it. Let's go. Oh, I hate the dialogue. I mean, I know. Trust you and me, guys. I know. I know what it's like. I know. I know when you have a love for something, you have to let it go. It was funny because some douchebag mentioned me and my wife today, like he knew what the fuck was ever going on. And me and my wife at one time were separated for a couple years, actually. And we just had problems. It happens. It's just whatever. Anybody can point fingers, but at the end of the day, you have to take a look at yourself and what has to change with you. Doesn't matter what the other person did or who was at fault or whatever. That shit makes no fucking difference. But we went our separate ways. She moved on with her life. I moved on with my life. It wasn't really pretty breakup. Breakups are never really pretty, let's be honest. But we came together for the benefit of the kids. We wanted to make sure that our kids would have. And that's, at the end of the day, we did the best, even during our separation, for the benefit of our children. And the funny thing about it is, we had to go through shit outside of our relationship to appreciate what we had when we were together. As crazy as it sounds, that's the truth. And to this day, relationships are never perfect, right? Nothing is. Nothing in life is perfect. But the thing about it is, how much are you willing to sacrifice for somebody? You can always find a flaw in something. You can always find flaws in anything. But why do you love the person? What are the qualities of an individual that keeps you there? What's the quality of, a game that keeps you there? What's the quality of your job that keeps you there? Okay? Because at the end of the day, you have to decide that. In anything in life, you have to make the decision. You have to tell yourself, what's keeping me here? Because me and my wife, we reconciled. We got back together. And, it's easy to, try to peer in the past, but what's in the past is in the past. It's time to move forward. It's time to pick up the pieces and make everything count. And I've always said, there's nothing I wouldn't do to diminish my wife. I wouldn't cheat on her. I wouldn't lie to her. I wouldn't betray her. Because that's who I am as an individual. Boy, 2 million. Whoo, boy, oh boy. That was a nice one. That was a big one. But, yeah, I'm really happy about that too. Oh, and I still got quite a bit of rest XP. That is pretty spiffy there. That is pretty spiffy. But at the end of the day, you have to decide where you're at, and why do you continue with that. If you're not happy where you are, then don't be there. That's my advice. Life is too short to be miserable in anything. A relationship, a job, anything. You don't need to be miserable. Okay? You don't need to keep yourself in an abusive relationships or, in an abusive work environment. You shouldn't have to compromise or justify why you're staying there. If you have to justify it, then that's a bad sign in itself. Right? If you're having fun and you don't care about the problems and you're aware of those problems and it doesn't bother you, kudos. But don't complain about something. This is what I tell anybody. Don't complain about anything if you've already decided to stay. Because you already knew there were problems. You already knew there was server issues. You already knew there were bugs. You already knew. And as you kept waiting and kept hoping that, they would resolve these, have they? No, they haven't. And now they've even said it openly, we're not planning on doing anything about it. Okay. Check, please. I'm leaving. There's your reasoning. Now, if they've already said they're not going to change, you lost your right to bitch. If you continue to play it. You lost your right to bitch. Because you already knew they weren't going to change it. They already told you that. It's like this. Imagine your spouse. You catch your spouse cheating on you. But you love them. What woman, man, it doesn't matter. And then all of a sudden, it hurts. It's painful. Part of you is like, I should walk away. But something tells you, oh, the kids, or oh, this, or oh, that. And you confront them, and they were like, they apologized at first, and said they don't know why they did it, and blah, blah, blah. And for you think, oh, okay, well, maybe they won't do it again. They do it again. And now you're pissed. First you're upset, but now you're pissed the fuck off. So you confront them. And then they say this time, well, I'm not going to change. It's who I am. Now, are you dumb enough when the person looks at you and basically saying, I'm going to keep cheating on you, even if you continue to stay with me? Do you stay with the person? Because if you do, you can't complain about them cheating on you because you already knew that they were and they were going to. That's what I'm saying. It's just dumb. It's like, wake the fuck up. Smell the coffee. Move the fuck on, people. My wife would tell you, like, I put things out there. I'm a blunt person, but she's a blunt woman. So that's where we bump heads. We're both blunt individuals. So the thing about it is, so long as people can be honest and upfront, and you know where you stand, at the end of the day, it's your choice. It's your choice, man. But if you know it's going to be bad, just don't complain about it. Either walk the fuck away, like I'm complaining about it. Why am I complaining about it? Because I'm trying to wake everybody fucking up. This is your awakening call. I'm doing you a fucking service. I don't like my job, but here I am trying to tell you, hey, the life raft's over here, motherfuckers. When you want to jump off the sinking ship, you have a preserver. We have a way to get you to shore. But if you decide you want to go down with that bitch, hey, good luck. At least I was here waving at you saying, hey, we got life rafts over here. Take it for what you will, man. Is this the life raft that's going to, you're going to stay on? I don't know. You might be like, yo, man, this is not for me. I'll just, kind of doggy paddle my way over. Okay, cool. Or get to safety and then find another way to get to your destination. Cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But at least now you're aware you have choices. Okay? So keep your options open. All right, guys. Sorry for taking so long. Sorry for taking up everybody's time. I hope maybe this helped one person, 2 people. If it helps only one person, I did a good deed. All right. Thanks, Swig. Thank you, Irish. Thank you, Scott. I'm so glad you took your boy to go see that movie, dude. That is so kick ass. I would tell everybody it does look good. Avengers Endgame looks badass, so if you get a chance to see it, I hear nothing but good things about it. So, pretty cool. But once again, man, I'm Mystic Raven. This is Mystics MMOs. As always, thank you guys. Have a nice day.